Hi everyone, I am back with another Vrchat tutorial, and in this video I'm going to teach you guys how to correctly orbit a female and become a white knight. Now this is a very serious tutorial and it's one that everybody should follow. It's not completely annoying to the female at all and completely unnecessary because you don't need to talk to her like she's a normal human being. No, you need to treat her exactly this way. So when you first encounter a female, it can be a very daunting experience. So a way around this, instead of directly engaging her and just saying hello, what you can do is hound her with a million unnecessary questions, and she will A, respond to you, B, leave the world, or C, block you, leave the world, and not respond to you. So fun. What you can do to avoid this is, instead of engaging the female and seeing if you share a personal connection and you can build a friendship, you need to just sit around her in silence until she directly addresses you. This is very important. Do not address her first. Just kind of sit beside her, and maybe if there's someone else there, just talk to them, but make sure you sit uncomfortably close to the female so that she knows you are here to protect her, and you will jump in if anybody feels the need to insult her or throw shade in her general direction. Now, once you are situated with your female, of course, in front of a mirror, it is so much easier to white knight than around other people. And if there is more than one female, find the one with full body tracking and who is actually talking. If there are two females, you need to wait for them to have a dominance battle and figure out which one is the stronger female in the situation. If they are a streamer and they're in full body, they are probably the more dominant one. And if they are just in full body without streaming, they're probably not that dominant, and they probably just left because they don't care. But again, it's one of those situational things. You're going to have to figure it out for yourself. I can't cover every situation, especially being a female. I'm on the outside looking in, and I'm just going based on personal experience. Another thing you want to do as a white knight is you don't technically have to pick one female. If you want to build a relationship with one female, it's better to pick one, but you can also just bounce off every girl in the lobby if there is that rare occasion where there's more than two girls in the lobby. It's like Christmas, I know, it's insane, and you just want to get all up in there and make your mark your territory, and you just have to bounce off every female in the room. Do not talk to the guys. Maybe just give them a nod and acknowledge their presence every now and again so that you don't make yourself too obvious. But spoiler alert, you're going to be obvious and she's going to know anyway, so just don't even bother. Just skip the middleman. Just bounce off every female in the room until one of them sticks. And when that one sticks, you just talk to them for like 20 minutes, and then when they stop talking to you or acknowledging you, you move on to the next one, and eventually you will find your perfect female target. Maybe even one that you can stick around and join off of because they added you as a friend. Now, what to do when you are in the Vrchat friend zone as a white knight and your female is being challenged. Now, someone is all up in her face and they are just yelling and screaming at her. Now, there are two things she's going to do. The first thing the female could do is just stand there and hold up her hand anime style. You do not say a thing. You do not move. She is ready to defend. She is ready to move in and attack for herself. The silent hand raising is your signal to stand down as a white knight. You are not needed yet in this battle. The second thing she can do is recoil and cry or log off. But if she logs off, then, maybe just tell the guy that wasn't cool. She's not there anymore. You don't need to show her that you are there to protect her. She's gone. It doesn't matter at that point. It's just guy talk at that point. Okay, now if she does the recoil and cry thing where she's just doing this and she really just wants you to defend, this is when you step in. This is your call to arms. You need to spread out your body, step between her and the one who is yelling at her. Extend your arms, put on your angry face, and yell back. Yell back whatever shade they are yelling at her. This is your time to shine. She is going to know that you are there for her and you are ready to defend. You are officially #1 white knight. If you step in there first, you have to beat all the others. Remember that. If you're not the first one into battle, you may as well just not be there. You're just the side guy sitting on the sidelines. Like, you have lost. You are no longer #1 white knight. Sorry about that. That is one way to get into the #1 white knight club. The other way to get into the #1 white knight club is to, of course, log on around her schedule. Whenever she is on, you need to be on. If you have a job and you are not able to be on when she's on, you need to quit that job. Quit your life. Being a white knight is a full-time position, and you need to be there when she is online, and you need to be there for her. Remember, your life is going to revolve around her. Of course, another important rule and another way to get in as the top white knight is to buy her many things, many pretty things that she doesn't really need, or she could buy herself, but she doesn't really feel like it. Like, I earn like $1,000 a week, but I don't want to buy my own full body tracking and headset. That is your cue. You jump in. You may not have the money. You might go bankrupt, but it is worth it to buy her this full body tracking and headset, and maybe a gaming PC. Just throw that in, because you need something to run all this hardware on. She's not going to buy it herself. Hello? What do you think this is? This is a white knight situation. You need to buy everything for your female. Now you could go ahead and follow all these steps and find yourself white knighting around a female and feel like you're in until she finds a boyfriend, and then it's just all over and you have to repeat the cycle again. Or you could just be friends with a girl and form a relationship naturally and don't hound around her 24/7 as soon as she enters a lobby, because it's not necessary. You just talk to a female and they will probably talk back to you. You don't need to white knight around them. Of course, there's females online that are all about it. This is just me personally. I'm not here to judge. This is a situational kind of video. It's not every girl. It's not every guy. It's not every gender. This is just me teaching you how to be a white knight, which is why you clicked on this video. My personal views do not matter. You know, you could just talk to me like I'm a human being and we could form a friendship. But you know, this does work too, and relationships definitely last. Yeah. Definitely last. So, that is your serious tutorial video on how to become a white knight and how to properly encircle a female, because it clearly has worked on me, and these are from my personal experience. I'm sure there are many other ways to white knight that I am not currently aware of, and I will become aware of in the future, but for now, this is all I know. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.